his friend, Berwyn's own CHICO SUAVE! And introducing the champion from Portside, Egypt, he is the torture artist, Prince
Save me this plane this man gave me. Hold it for me, please.
And here we go, big championship feel here as Prince AHMED defends it. First defense against everybody's friend Chico.
I'm going to stand for this. Big fight feel here at the legendary and majestic Berwyn Eagles Club. The chandeliers giving that glow in the smoky-filled ballroom. The shades of an old 1950s prize fight as we see champion versus challenger.
And I do hope that when you talked to Chico earlier this week, you did tell him that Prince AHMED is nothing to play around with.
I told him straight up, leave the comedy at home, bring the combat sport spirit, because you're going to need it. AHMED is a submission magician, is a wizard. That guy can lock you up. He's like the epitome of seeing a crocodile grab a hold of a gazelle. He doesn't let go until it's over.
And I mean, he's showing it as we speak. Chico right now just got out of it, but they're 30 seconds in.
He's already locking him in holds.
He's already locking him in. He's already locking him in.
AHMED's submission soccer reminds me of the first time seeing the Gracie family in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu when they came to the United States, and seeing how the Jiu-Jitsu style conquered and dominated so many great grapplers in UFC. AHMED reminds me of that. He almost brings almost a Egyptian style of Jiu-Jitsu, the way that he comes up with all these different holds. I've seen a lot of great technical wrestlers in my life, but I have to say right now, currently standing, we might have the best technical wrestler in the world right in front of us.
You said it earlier, and I agree with you. The first time I ever seen him, he was doing stuff that was, I was like, how did he figure that out?
Otherworldly stuff. Like, I was mind blown when I first ever saw Prince AHMED wrestle, and then get to see him wrestle live and call the matches that he has been in, the war. Not only the first match against the Cobra, which was a hell of a fight, but also that second one, the 2 out of 3 falls that led to that last man standing match that Prince AHMED won. And now he's defending the title against CHICO SUAVE.
But Chico's doing some comedy. Look, he just got his nose. He has his nose.
Beautiful arm drag, though.
They don't do that in Egypt. They don't do the take your nose thing in Egypt, especially where Prince AHMED is from. Prince AHMED goes for a clothesline, but Chico ducks.
Hip toss, though, sends AHMED down.
And Chico's got Chicago behind him, and here he comes. AHMED rolls out of the way. And here comes Chico.
Chico, of course, using that balance.
But this is wasted energy, especially in the championship title match.
Head scissors sends AHMED over. Kick. Like I said before, Chico, if you look past the comedy, Chico was trained by one of the greatest luchadors ever in Discovery. Discovery trained literally everybody in Lucha Libre in Chicago, including Prince Mustafa Ali.
Wow. And Prince AHMED is now focused on things he shouldn't be when his championship is on the line. And now Chico's got a hold of him and just laying in those chops. You can hear it across the room.
Going for another.
We're across the floor and we have headphones on and you can hear those chops.
I can feel them almost, dude.
And now he's gonna have the kid do it. We've seen that earlier today.
Oh, and he sends Chico crashing into that canvas.
The Megastars are getting everybody involved tonight. Oh, and a choke and a throat chop by Prince AHMED.
Slams Chico Suave's head into that ring.
And the outside, AHMED is...
He's stalking him now.
That was like a slap to the throat almost.
Blocks the strikes, blocks that kick. Oh, punch to the face. Little shades of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, but a spinning back kick.
What is Chico thinking?
Goes for a cartwheel. Wilborough sends him down. A little slingshot suplex.
It looks like Chico got to hit the ropes before AHMED was able to get all of that, but it still did enough damage. The ropes as well as
Knocked
the
the air out of
canvas.
Chico.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And AHMED now is on top, and if you're Chico, you're probably thinking to yourself, why did I sign up for this?
It's literally signing up for your own mugging.
But if you have a chance for the championship, you got to take it. It doesn't matter that it's a crazy maniac like Prince AHMED.
Right now he is working on the neck of Chico Suave.
And that's a good point. That explains the slaps to the throat on the outside here.
In the kicks to both sides of the head, hitting the eardrums, affecting, of course, the equilibrium. And of course, we know of a busted eardrum, you can't walk, you can't balance, you literally fall over.
Oh, what a beautiful neck breaker. What the hell was that?
It was almost like an unprettier to a neck breaker.
What do you call that?
We call that pain.
The guy's twisted. You don't come up with shit like this unless you're twisted.
Yeah, that's those guys that sit there and think, how can I hurt someone 10,000 ways?
Yeah, like normal people might sit at home and play video games. He sits in his pyramids and he comes up with stuff like this.
This is a guy who watched 1,000 Ways to Die, but he came up with, how can I do 1,000 ways to just literally shred someone in the ring? Here's clothesline, though, cuts off Chico Suave.
And it's textbook, but it's doing the job. And Prince AHMED took a second, but puts his focus back on Chico, who is not in a good place in this championship match.
Not at all.
And that was to the throat too.
Like I said, everything he's doing is a throat and back of the neck. Big boot right to the face.
You might have missed that at home, but he wrapped him up on the top rope and then kicked that rope into his throat.
Right to his throat.
And tell what that rope is no joke.
Oh, it's still cable.
Enough said. Enough said.
When metal meets flesh, metal wins every time.
Every single time. Maybe unless you're Prince AHMED.
Hey.
He might win that one.
Hey.
And here's a neck. Look at this neck crank he has on. That's those submissions you're talking about.
It's a human torture device.
Seriously, my neck hurts just watching.
And
He can't even
Chico
stand.
crumbles.
He can't even stand. Oh my goodness. Prince wants to hit him with a specific something, and he
Chico
can't
is
even
crumbling.
keep him up. That might be that equilibrium we talked about earlier. Wait a minute.
He's back. Maybe Chico's playing possum.
Can the possum get it? Oh,
Gonna possum take down the Predator.
and he's on a run right now. He keeps this up, we might be looking at a new champion. Here's a cover.
1, 2, no. Only a count of 2. There's the ropes. And face plants Chico. Med has him. This has to be it. This has to be it. And no, only count of 2. But once again, wraps up into that cross face.
Look at that. He covers him. The kick out motion that
And
Chico
just grabs
had.
him and puts him
Yeah.
into the cross face.
He just went with that motion of the kick out into a submission.
And what does the cross face affect, Robbie?
The neck. And look at this, almost look at this lock, the way his hands are reversed.
It's not-
What happened? Why? Oh, the ref just broke it up. I was confused. Chico had his foot underneath the rope, which causes a break. I missed that. And another slap to the neck.
Oh, well, it answers right back with a chop of his own.
But it's not enough. This guy went an hour with Cobra and took the belt off him.
And Cobra's probably the hardest striker I have seen in professional wrestling in a long time.
Chico better come up with some stuff now. That's, oh.
Once again, right to the throat.
And Prince AHMED is back on top as he sends Chico into the ropes. Nope, Chico reverses it.
Huge shoulder ramp right into the midsection. Back in the air out of AHMED. Follows right up with that huge uppercut.
AHMED, oh, and he stink faces him. And here comes Chico.
Cannonball.
Where is Chico finding this energy?
It's from this audience. It's from the hometown fans.
From all of his friends.
All his friends, family, and Chico maniacs.
He loses the straps. He lost the straps.
When the straps come down, business picks up. Chico's going for that huge German suplex.
There it is. But Prince AHMED right back to his feet. Look at that. Look at that. That's the champion. You're going to need a lot more. Another German, and this one keeps him down. If I was Chico, I'd get a cover on him real fast. But Prince AHMED is working his way back to his feet. And Chicago wants one more German, but Chico's thinking something else. Oh, Prince AHMED slips out. What is that?
Like I said, so many offensive weapons.
What is that?
So many holes and counters and moves that, like, I've never seen anybody do. Prince AHMED. 1, 2, no.
Even his covers are so like technical, like the way he hooks the arm when he does a cover. He's a great wrestler. And once again, though, this goes back to what we've been saying this whole time. Chico, he gives it, and AHMED says nope.
It takes.
Yep. That's the best way to describe AHMED. He takes. He took the championship, and right now he just took Chico's back. Here's a cover.
Wow.
That's
it. Prince AHMED finds a way to retain his heavyweight championship. So close, Chico Suave, but still, you hear Tony Bernardas.
You got to run back what just happened for us. I mean, they're back and forth. Every time Chico gets a maneuver, AHMED comes back with the counter.
And uses a schoolboy roll-up with his leverage that has caught Chico off guard, but Chico has the mic.